Know what time it is. Your favorite rapper's time, your favorite movie star's time. I'm in a receipt kind of mood, just looking over information. That's why you've been getting the type of uploads, but now you're about to get a real upload real quick for the day. Let me start off by saying this. That last receipt you seen, it is one of them ones if you place yourself in the position you think. Now I'm going to come out and I'm going to ask this once, because there's something else that I have on the backside, thus why I'm relaying things the way I am. Are any of the suspects related to any of the women I've spoken about? I'm going to just ask that once. I'm going to put that out there because someone on the backside is swearing up and down it's the case. Again, I need proof. Are any of these suspects related to someone? I'm going to need to know that. And here's my thing. If I start digging and I find out there is relations, that's bad, right? That's checkmate. That's checkmate, right? Because that would line up with the behavior and the way I've seen things with an alleged suspect deeming the moves they've made versus what I've now come to know. That's the checkmate that connects the piece, right? I find out you're related to this person. Not only that lines up with things you said at a certain point in time. You know what? How certain people did certain things or even knew to. You know what? That's checkmate. I told you not to play with us. I told you. But it seems like you want to play a lot. That's okay. I'm releasing receipts. I'll keep doing receipts. And I haven't even released your receipts yet. I haven't released yours yet. I've been doing this to show it, right? Yeah. I haven't even released your receipts yet. That's the craziest thing. You're thinking that it's cut and dry, that things are that easy for you to get away with, and you're not seeing the bigger picture. That's okay, though, because I'm going to tell you off the rip. I've been called you out on some things. I've been doing this. I just never done it like everyone else. I gave some pieces that they can enjoy without them having to see me on the screen, having to see me. Yeah, I gave them that enjoyment for the moment. A lot of other people didn't stand up and do the investigation this way, but I did. Don't let me find out relation. Don't let me connect relations. If I connect relations, I'm going full throttle on you. Matter of fact, I'm going to get up with the sources. I'm going to let them know, look, this person's related. We're going to pull your genealogy chart. Okay, so we're going to look at your genealogy. I'm going to start up and look at your hereditary relations within that area. And if I find this suspect's name anywhere on it, you're in for it. I'm not, because then it makes sense why certain people were behaving how they were. And I know you've seen me make the full circle connection. That's why you've seen it. You seen me do that. You watched it. So lining up what you said, along with certain relations you have or have had, along with the fact of what I'm hearing is new now, and if I make that key connection, that's checkmate. Right there. I'll have a motive. I'll have established my motive. I'll have established who you were around, who you were with. I would have established the reasoning. I would have also established the fact of an incident pending another truth of something I've spoken about. That's why I spoke about everything how I did, one thing at a time, because when I put together the bigger picture, it has to make sense in full circle. It has to really delve into the situation and actually see what's going on. You know what? Let me address something else aside from that. Forget it. I'm just going to address it anyway. You would have got away with it too if it wasn't for those meddling kids. You know what? The sad thing was you really had nothing to gain. I'm looking at it from the perspective of the knowledge I have. What'd you have to gain? How much more money did you make? How much more did you do? What beneficial for you came from doing this? If anything, you took a loss. Oh, I'm not even gonna. I almost went in the commentary that would have gave it away, but I'm gonna say this. I gotta be careful with that because I don't want to reveal it yet until I find out that you're related to this person. I find that relation. I'm going gung ho. You're gonna think it's League of Legends because I'm coming out scrapping. You're out your mind with that. You're out your mind with that. You're out of line with that. And if you made that decision that we think you've made, you made a big mistake. You should have respected life. That's the problem. People want to ruin others' lives to boost their own, but don't want to respect the lives of other people thinking of what they mean to them. Now, if you were the aggressor that went into it as you could have done, I would have understood pending what was said out of your mouth at an earlier given point in time being truthful. Okay? But I saw alleged lies in that. Now the other distraction pops up a person, and you've seen I dealt with that. I've gotten that distraction out the way. Now I'm looking at something else, and someone's telling me something. Now, are they truthful? Maybe. I'm not saying it's 100% true, but if this is true, what they're saying, I established it. That's it. That's it. And you've seen me. You've sat back and watched me for months, day after day, swing away at different points, address every topic as it came, perilously. So you know my vision's clear. And you know the team's vision's clear. And you know you're shaky. You're shaky, baby. You're shaky. I've been ignoring a few other people rushing things about you out. I haven't even put it out yet. You see, the problem with most of the people that do in types of investigations is they do it with prejudice. I'm objective. There's no type of investigation you'll ever hear me having taken to prejudice. Now, maybe we joked about different things throughout it, but you got to. When you're dealing with situations where someone's so jealous, so hateful, that they can't just walk away from a situation, but they have to take it into their own hands to ruin another life, pending the fact that we saw no element of what is declared to have been a situation, things get blamed on someone without the valid proof being presented. Where's someone else that could speak volumes for what occurred? It's just you? There's no one else that has ever seen or heard anything. Really? Very interesting. Very interesting. You know what? And when I look at certain associations, it makes sense. When you hang around garbage, you become that very trash that you entice your time to. Does that make some type of sense? Let me get deeper. You still don't get it. Let me get deeper. When you live your life a certain way and you can't take the criticism, even if it's constructive, you find reasons to dislike and the hatred in your heart. You find that because you want to justify your shortcomings to verify someone else being the problem, when if you looked in the mirror, you'd see the total problem. You'd see it. But don't worry. CommenterNation is here to help you. The greatest nation since United Nations is here to help you see what you did not see in that mirror. And one thing I want to say, if two things ain't for certain, one is that relation is established, we now see the bigger picture. See, I wanted to reminisce to the fans and different things that they've seen over the time, remembering what it was that we were seeing that drove us, other than the music, to fight for what was right. If you think it's right for you to prey on someone else instead of you addressing the issues head up, go ahead, live your life that way. But when you get regulated for the decisions you made, judgmental wise on another person's life, I don't want to hear it. When you get regulated, I don't want to hear it. Take your regulation and keep it pushing if you can. Heinous, premeditated is the worst type of behavior. And you know what? You probably didn't see Scared Straight You don't understand that most of the people that make those decisions come to regret it, especially when it doesn't infringe upon what they loved, beyond the fact that they don't even respect what they love. You'll be regulated. Trust me. All rights reserved.